What if humans lived on Mars? Not for a few days, not for a scientific mission, but permanently. Imagine waking up every morning on a world millions of kilometers away from Earth, under a sky unlike anything humanity has ever called home. This is what our future on Mars might look like. For all of human history, Earth has been our only home. Every city, every nation, every civilization ever created has existed on this small blue planet. Its oceans provide water. Its atmosphere provides air. Its magnetic field protects life from dangerous radiation coming from space. Earth is perfectly suited for human life. But despite everything our planet offers, humanity has always looked beyond the horizon. We crossed oceans, we climbed mountains, we explored every continent, and eventually we reached space. Yet one question remains. What comes next? The universe is unimaginably vast. There are billions of galaxies, trillions of stars, and countless worlds waiting to be explored. Among all the planets in our solar system, Mars has captured humanity's imagination more than any other. Known as the Red Planet, Mars is the fourth planet from the Sun. Its dusty landscapes, giant volcanoes, frozen poles, and ancient riverbeds suggest that billions of years ago, it may have been very different from the world we see today. Today, Mars stands as the most realistic destination for humanity's first permanent settlement beyond Earth. But turning an entire planet into a home is no easy task. Before humans can live on Mars, they must first survive there. The atmosphere on Mars is over 95% carbon dioxide. The air is too thin to breathe. Temperatures can fall below -100 degrees Celsius, and harmful radiation constantly reaches the surface. To overcome these challenges, future colonists would rely on advanced technology. Pressurized habitats would provide safe living spaces. Powerful life support systems would generate oxygen and recycle water. Specialized spacesuits would protect explorers outside the colonies. Autonomous robots would perform dangerous tasks, and highly efficient vehicles would allow people to travel across the Martian landscape. Every piece of equipment would be essential, because on Mars, technology would not simply improve life, it would make life possible. Today, Earth's cities are extraordinary achievements. Millions of people live and work together inside vast urban environments connected by roads, communication networks, and infrastructure. But the cities of Mars could look completely different. Future settlements may be built beneath massive protective domes. Entire neighborhoods could be connected through enclosed transportation systems. Vertical farms would grow food year-round. Artificial intelligence would monitor energy, water supplies, and environmental conditions every second of every day. Solar farms could stretch across the Martian desert. Robots would help construct new buildings. Advanced medical facilities would ensure the survival of future generations. As colonies grow larger, small research stations could eventually transform into thriving cities. Cities unlike anything humanity has ever built before. Life on Mars would be both exciting and challenging. The gravity is only 38% of Earth's. A person who weighs 90 kilograms on Earth would effectively feel much lighter on Mars. Jumping higher, carrying heavier loads, and moving differently would become part of everyday life. The Martian day lasts 24 hours and 39 minutes, surprisingly close to a day on Earth. But beyond the walls of a colony lies a harsh and unforgiving world. Massive dust storms can cover huge regions of the planet. The atmosphere offers almost no protection from radiation. Liquid water cannot remain stable on the surface for long periods. Every excursion outside would require careful planning. Yet Mars also offers incredible opportunities. Beneath its surface, frozen water could provide one of the most valuable resources for future settlers. Scientists believe ancient Mars once had rivers, lakes, and perhaps even conditions suitable for microbial life. Future explorers may uncover discoveries that completely change our understanding of life in the universe. For centuries, Mars has fascinated humanity. Ancient civilizations looked at the red light in the night sky and created myths about it. Scientists later turned telescopes toward the planet, discovering ice caps, massive canyons, and enormous volcanoes. Today, Mars remains one of the most studied worlds in our solar system. The largest volcano ever discovered, Olympus Mons, stands nearly 3 times taller than Mount Everest. Its vast canyon system, Valles Marineris, stretches for thousands of kilometers and would dwarf any canyon found on Earth. Every new mission reveals more about this mysterious world, and with each discovery, the possibility of human settlement becomes slightly more realistic. If humanity establishes a permanent presence on Mars, the first settlers will face challenges unlike anything experienced in human history. Every breath, every drop of water, and every source of food will depend on carefully designed systems. Failure will not be an option. Yet history has shown that humans are remarkably adaptable. People have survived in deserts, polar regions, mountains, and even aboard space stations orbiting Earth. Mars would simply become the next frontier. As colonies grow, daily life would begin to evolve. Schools would educate the first generation born on another planet. Engineers would design entirely new technologies suited for Martian conditions. Scientists would study the planet from within, making discoveries impossible from Earth. Over time, unique traditions and cultures could emerge. The people of Mars may one day develop their own identity, separate from the world their ancestors left behind. The future cities of Mars could become some of the most advanced places ever created. Transportation systems powered by clean energy could connect distant settlements. Artificial intelligence could optimize every aspect of city management. Waste could be recycled with extraordinary efficiency. Every building, road, and system would be designed with survival in mind. Unlike cities on Earth, nothing would be built by accident. Everything would serve a purpose. Outside the safety of these cities, the red deserts of Mars would stretch endlessly toward the horizon. As technology improves, colonies could expand farther across the planet. Research stations could become towns, towns could become cities, and over generations, Mars could become a second home for humanity. A place where children are born, families grow, and entirely new communities emerge beneath the red sky. The success of a Martian civilization would depend on constant innovation, yet despite its harshness, Mars could inspire a new age of exploration. Future generations may venture farther across the planet, establishing new communities and uncovering secrets buried beneath the surface for billions of years. What begins as a small colony could eventually become a civilization, and what begins as a dream could eventually become reality. Advanced energy systems would power entire cities. Water extraction facilities would harvest ice hidden beneath the surface. Artificial intelligence would help manage complex infrastructure. Medical technology would adapt to the unique challenges of living in lower gravity. Construction robots could continuously expand settlements. Future spacecraft would regularly transport supplies, equipment, and new settlers from Earth. Every generation would improve upon the work of those who came before, slowly transforming Mars from a hostile environment into a world capable of supporting millions of people. Mars is no longer just a dream, it's a question of when, not if, and maybe one day it will be home.